expecting butter and grapes to be bought. I respect it. All right, we're back. We're back and we're ready for action. We're ready for business. We're lit. Back to Bannerlord. You know the vibes. All right. So yesterday when we left off, we were in the middle of the desert over here, buying shit, selling shit, getting some money. You see here, some of the prices were pretty good. Like I could sell some of this like iron and stuff where I'm at now for kind of ridiculous prices. To be honest. So let me just pop into the city real quick. Let the game warm up. Let it warm up real quick so it'll be smooth sailing. But you see like a whole lot of red here, a whole lot of orange and red. Like if I had jewelry on me, holy hell, I could make some money. One jewelry goes for 1,000 coins here. Like what? What's going on? Uh, so I'm gonna make a quick jewelry run just to kind of warm up the system. Let it warm up real quick. Like head over here, maybe see if they have jewelry here and just ship it over here. See if they have jewelry anywhere over here and just like see what I can do real quick. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream today. Shout out to everybody who's watching. Thank you. I appreciate you. No, that's not water. No, I'm kidding. It's totally water. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm not insane. We got fish here. Let's see here. Yeah, we're kind of running a little low on fish. 187. You know, some people would say we need a little more. Spend a quick stack and to double it back. All right, let's check in here. Those looters are hauling ass. What the hell? Okay, let's see here. Now we're getting into it. Alright, so today I kind of want to focus on getting ready for war. So I'm going to try and find some mercenaries today that, you know, suit our playing style. Back at it again. You know the vibes. Thank you for joining. Today I'm going to try and find a bunch of mercenaries who are suited to the playing style. And you see here, I could sell these for a pretty good amount of money. So I'm going to go and take all that. I'm going to take all that. I'll take that as well. And yeah, so the jewelry that I was looking for is here. They have a bunch of beer here. I'm just gonna buy that just to drink. We have a lot of beer. We have a lot of beer, a lot of butter. Yeah, we have a lot of food in general. Don't let that. We're not gonna let that stop us though. We're gonna make that 6 grand back without having to sell all of it either. So let me just go make a little money real quick. The hustler in me doesn't allow me to not make money every single episode. I must say that. Money has to be made. These coins have to be made. We have to flip this shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to run this stuff across county lines. Or else I can't sleep right. You feel me? Alright. So let me trade all this stuff real quick. Nice and easy. So yeah, jewelry is wild expensive here for no reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that by selling it to these guys. We get 1,600. That's perfect. And then we're gonna the money maker for us here is gonna be the hides. That gets us close to what we just paid. The cotton will get us even closer. And then the linen is gonna put us over the top here. So even without having to buy all the stuff that I just like bought there, we're just gonna make all that money back. So great stuff there. Great start to the episode. I'm kind of around here, but yeah, now it's gonna be time. I need to find some mercenaries because when we go to war, we're gonna have to actually go to war. Like it's gonna be a lot of. We're gonna have a whole lot of mercenaries having to join us because we're gonna be in a spot where we just need numbers. So you guys are a tier 5 clan. They're pretty high up there. Brand of the Brotherhood. I respect that. Brotherhood of the Woods. His name is Brand. A whole lot of B shit. He knows survives. And it looks like he's kind of close. So I'm going to go over here. Oh, never mind. He is not close. He's not close at all. He's not close at all. Jeez. So these are the people I kind of want to talk to. See what their price is looking like. We need numbers if we're going to go to war. That's the cold, honest truth. We need a lot more numbers. And if we check here in the Kingdom tab. It just kind of reiterates that. So we're better now than we were before. So you know, at a thousand total strength, 1124 total strength. We're better than we were before. But the people we're gonna go to war against is these guys, and they have 33,000. So we're a little far behind. They're also not at war with anybody, except the Western Empire. The Western Empire is kind of strong too. So the two strongest factions are at war with each other. But the Western Empire is also at war with. Okay, they're at war with a bunch of other clans. So these guys, these two juggernauts are slugging it out, and I do want to insert myself into that. So obviously they're two strongest. They have all this stuff versus all that stuff. I want to insert myself into that, go on a little bit of a revenge tour, and take Galen and this castle over here while they're distracted fighting a war on this front over here. Hey, Twitch SIE is tweeting out the stream. That's a good look. All right, so yeah, so I wanna focus on taking these two areas over here. So basically, my plan is, full disclosure, is to take this castle, then immediately take this city, and then call for peace. Like, yo, guys, why are we fighting? There's so much bloodshed. And call for peace, and then have like a little territory established over here. And then have a little territory established over here, and then kind of like go from there, get our money up, and then get our army up. Most importantly, we basically need the forces. Like I have my party, but I also need to be able to bring in other clans as well. Maybe I could do that now. Maybe I could look for some clans from factions that are kind of like basically on death's doorstep, and kind of bring them in. So if I look here, I don't have any ally fans active. There's people who got eliminated. Oh no, no one's got eliminated yet. Who? Yeah, dropping governments again? Oh, jeez. No, I'm kidding. I'll allow it. All right, so let's see here. Maybe I should check in with my friends. Hey, Vino. I'll check in with my friends. Let me go over to here to my character. Moose. So I'm gonna look for these guys here. I think this guy might be a little weaker. Yeah, he only has one fief, so maybe I could talk. He has one fief, but I think he's not in charge of his clan. Wait a second here. Secretus? Okay, he is. So he is in charge of his clan. He's part of the Western Empire. These guys aren't that weak. Maybe I could go talk to him and give him this castle here, and he'll stay. He'll stay for a very long time. You know. But I need allies basically. I need more clans. He has two castles, but I'm gonna go find him. I'm gonna go talk to this guy real quick. He's not too far away. I could wrap around here and trade some shit on the way. Nah, you're good. I'm just joking. You could call people whoever you want. There's nothing crazy here. This guy's just walking past these looters. Jeez, man, what type of shit are you on? Why are these looters so fast? Oh, it's because we're so slow. I'm a fool. I need more horses. All right, let me go ahead and buy some horses. We're running nice and slow out here. Still calling redacted. All right, so yeah, we need more horses because we want to go faster. As always, I should buy the other horses too. They didn't make too much of a difference. Football on horses, 57. So basically, the way you go faster in this game is you have more people, more cavalry, more horses. We have a bunch of cavalry, but if you look at our infantry, we have all these guys who are infantry units, and they would have to walk otherwise. If you check our inventory here, we have a lot of horses all over the place here, but not enough because mules don't count, I believe, as unit. Yeah, so if you look at the mule stats here, used for carrying goods, can be slaughtered for meat and hide. We're not going to be doing that. And civilian. But if you look at these other ones, used for increasing speed, can be slaughtered again, and civilian. So if you look at all these horses here, we can use them for speed, but mules we can't. We have the most mules, so we have enough mules to carry all the goods we need. So I don't need to buy any more mules, to be honest with you. But I could buy other horses just to help the party speed get up. And the reason we're going to do that is because it's just important to be able to move fast across the map and catch people and shit like that. I'm going to go ahead and stay in the desert a little while, buy all these super fucking expensive horses that hurt the coffers, but at the end of the day we kind of need them. These Azrai horses are war horses, so it helps our war horse total go up, because eventually we will need them as... Whoa, what the fuck just happened here? We will need them as our party continues to grow, because eventually we will have to have like war horses to convert some of our troops into like knights and stuff like that. Those desert bandits somehow haul ass. So yeah, we're still not really as fast as we want to be. 5.0 isn't bad. If we could get to like that 5.2 range, that'd be perfect. It's like a massive army. I don't know where the fuck they're going. I guess they're recruiting. Yeah. Go here, buy some more horses. They have a shit ton of desert horses. I could... Let's see, how much does it cost to buy them all? 61 grand? That'd be a horrible idea, but we could buy a lot of them. We could buy a lot of them here. They're a decent price. Okay, how many do I want to buy? That's the real question. Let's buy 10 grand worth. So how many is that? 30? Yeah, that's fine. And let me check on their other goods, see if there's anything we trade. They have nothing else here. Holy hell. I have a feel maybe I should be trading shit here. They have nothing here. Like I could sell a lot of stuff here and just make money. Huh. Interesting. They're out in the middle of the desert, broke as shit. Let me take advantage of this real quick. But you see now we're at a 5.1 just because I bought 30 horses. And that allows more footmen to be on horses. So I'm going to be doing some of that, making sure our party speed is at a decent clip so we can kind of get around the map quickly. Especially when we have this like full army going. I am going to still try and run like looters at 5.1. Nah, it's going to take a while to catch them. I will obviously continue to run down like looters and shit. Hey, my friend. Olives. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna buy some olives from these guys. Hopefully they have a bunch. Yeah, they have a bunch of olives here. I'm gonna take them over to that city. So I got 76. So I'll sell or 70. I'll sell 70 to that city. I'm gonna check in on this town here, and I'm gonna double back and make some money real quick, and then we're gonna head over and start talking. Start trying to convert guys. Like, yeah, Ascar, Flax, holy shit, yeah. So I'm just gonna, you know, invest in myself here, take everything up to that one city, because they basically have nothing there. So that's why everything is gonna be at a really good price whenever we go up there and sell it. So I'm gonna take advantage of the market. You feel me? Do a little day trading. What the? Why is jewelry so expensive all over the place right now? I mean, I'm not complaining, but like, what the hell is going on? And ask, damn, they don't have any, hogs are kind of cheap. But, yeah, so for the most part, I'm able to convert a lot of this stuff into a good amount of money. Even this clay, for 58, we'll take that. And this wool, 79, yeah, I'm just going to basically take everything here. And then drop like 20 grand. But the goal here is to make, we should be able to make about 50. Hopefully, that's the hope. I didn't even check how much money this town has. They might not have enough money to even pay me. But if they have any good, like, weapons or something, that might be something I buy. So let me head back here. His party's getting stronger. That's good. He's not getting his shit pushed in. You see we're making good money every turn because of our caravans and our workshops and shit. So that's great. Now I just gotta keep getting my trade set up. Because if I get to the point where I can start buying cities, that's when we really start making these moves. Looks like there are some caravans that just passed through here, so they're gonna be a little better off than they were just before. Yeah, they're a little better off because some caravans just passed through. But we'll still be able to make a good amount of money here. We spent 20 grand, so the goal is to make that back. Let's see if we're close. I think we're gonna be close here. The flax. Buying cities, yeah. You could get to the point where you could buy cities. And that's the goal. That's the ultimate goal, to be in a position where you can just buy cities. And I bought 70 something. 70 of what? It was Yo, that I'm trying. I'm working on it. All right, I'm working on getting there. I will get there though eventually. You know, I'll get the facilities for that. They don't have any meat, so I'll sell them 60 meat. Moose Buffett, you know the vibes. We're trying to buy governments on this side. I don't know what y'all on. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to just buy influence. Why conquer a city if you can just buy it, right? That's the vibe. That's the vibe we're running. So I want to get to that point sooner rather than later. Just you know, for the advancement of the empire, you get the nice 21 grand. But yeah, the stat that you need is trade, and so if we check here, this is where I need to get. Everything has a price. You can now trade settlements while doing barter, and yeah, I could trade. I could like give them stuff like, oh, I'll give you, you know, 300 things of jewelry for the settlement. But real shit, it's just straight cash money. So I had to get to level 225. I'm at 142. I just gotta keep working that, and the levels will go up. They'll go up faster, but I have maxed out learning limits, so my level does fly up whenever I trade stuff, and that's the goal. I gotta get to here. Everything has a price, and then after that, Moose Bezos, humble trader of olives to a dictator. You know the vibes. And then mercenary trader is good too, but realistically, I just want to get to everything has a price at 225. So we're getting there. I have maxed out focus points, so every time I've traded something, we do get higher and higher. I could focus on trading for a while, but I won't do that in episode. That's something that's one of the things where I will do that out of episode, where it's like I focus on trading for like 3 hours and I just trade for 3 hours straight, get my level up. It's something that's not entertaining to watch unless you like watching stock trading with no investment in it. But it's something that I'll do, you know, in my downtime. And then once we get there, that's when we'll start really pushing shit. We'll really start pushing the island because I'll just start buying towns off of people, especially like people who are in jeopardized positions where they're a little weaker and they might lose a town. I'll just buy it off of them. Man, these guys are still fast. Fucking hell. 4.8, they're all infantry and they're hauling ass just because we're in the middle of the desert. Nah, I'm running these guys down. I'm not allowing them to get away. Fuck this. Fuck this and fuck them. Right? Come here. I just want to talk. We haven't fought anybody this episode. I just want to talk real quick. So yeah, so I'm gonna work to get that. I'm gonna work to get to that point where we could actually just start really getting shit going and just just basically just cash out everywhere. But let me kill all these looters real quick. Unfortunately for them, they're in the middle of the desert. Sucks to be them. We have a lot of infantry here, and we also have a whole lot of cavalry. Oh god, I didn't see those guys were this close. Yes, turn around and look at me. I just want to look at my cavalry come over the horizon here real quick. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Why are you guys throwing rocks at me? I didn't do anything to you. Just wanted to see my cavalry come over the horizon there and sweep shit. That guy just got ragdolled. Jeez. This guy is smart. He's trying to run. Doesn't matter. He's dead. He's dead out here. You see the amount of shit. Like, my infantry is just throwing mad javelins and axes at these guys. That's wild disrespectful. Mine. And that javelin is for my own person. He's trying to take me out. He's out here trying to sabotage the army. But yeah, I'm feeling real good about myself in this army. I need to find another like capable like general to fight. And that's what I really need. I want to fight somebody who's you know actually has good numbers. Ooh, 47. Okay, I can't pass this up though. I want to fight some people with good numbers, but I can't pass up 47 looters run through the desert. all bold and shit. We will still fuck them up. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. We will still press these guys. Alright, this will be a good opportunity for my archers to do something here. Get up here. Actually, let's come right here. Get in a circle. Right on this mountaintop here, and then you guys to stand here. Get your shields up. And don't throw anything. Let them walk into you. They're not going to actually get to my troops. I don't know where the fuck my cavalry is. They're on top of that hill over there. They're about to fuck shit up. But I kind of want to see what my archers do here. They got this nice U formation here. I want to see how they thrive. All right, guys, get after them. I kind of just am curious to see what it looks like. You know, it looks like a lot of missing. Let me have my cavalry charge now. I think that was a pretty good tactical thing there. Did a good job keeping these guys as circled as possible. Let me ride through this. Get a little charge bonus. I definitely want to get a warhorse eventually. I need to get my riding up to 60. Still need a little time for that. We did a pretty good job, so we don't have to chase after these guys. Yeah, we did a good job there, so we don't have to chase after him for too long. We also get 3 levels. My Seed Raider Chief wants to go up, Veteran Archer, Light Cavalry, so some good things. That Seed Raider Chief is never going to get promoted to anything higher than he is now, but they are good for throwing shit. You know, they're really good for just throwing stuff all over the place. Men of Volition, nice. So, we get some levels here. I could, you know, take this guy. He's a good spearman, has chainmail. Or I could take this guy. He throws stuff, and you know, also has chainmail. I'll offer the other guy just because we don't have any of the shock troops are pretty cool. Had a little variety. This Varyag is gonna level up. Imperial Archer levels up. Sea Raider Chiefs. So a whole lot of them are ready to go up, but it's like, yo, bro, I can't do anything for you. All right, and we'll take all their loot as per normal. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna head over here to Volstrom now and start negotiating deals with people. I'll try and get this guy to join my faction. And if he joins my faction, I'll go ahead and give him a fief. So I won't really. That'll be risky though, cause like I don't make too much money from that fief in the first place. So there's that aspect of it. Like straight up and down, I make like what 300 coins from it. So it's not that much of a loss if I lose it to him if I give it away. But also, it is, like, you know, something I could call my own for a while, so I'll see. I don't want to declare war without, like, other clans and other mercenaries, though. That is for sure, though. And I also know that if I don't have too much territory, they'll just kind of go around my territory and not do much. I don't know. Maybe I could bring in another mercenary clan. Get my numbers up because we need to take another castle. We need to take another town. And that's the truth. That's the cold hard truth. We need more shit.
Forward! Infantry, get moving! Bowmen, spread out!
Oh, they're doing a better job here hitting these guys. Good job, guys. I still have one of my archers inside of my infantry. I need to get her out of there. Yo, who's throwing shit at me again? Let's just act like I didn't miss that. Alright. Just working my one-handed skill. In the words of George Masvidal, this is super necessary. I'll get him eventually. Don't worry. There we go. Yeah, it's super necessary for me to continue to work my one-handed skill, though, just because I do have to carry the brunt of the load whenever it comes into battle. Like, proportionally. Like, for me, you know, I have to take out, like, 10 to 15 people for us to have a legitimate chance of winning. So it's something that I do have to continuously work on. I have to make sure my guy is, like, pretty fucking legit. Especially in the battles where it's kind of a close, it's, you know, it's kind of close. I want to make sure my guy is pretty good, pretty well off. And also, you know, skill points. You know, it's important to keep leveling skill points up. All right, we move. We move as we kind of make our way up north here. It's a bunch of looters that obviously won't get away. Sucks to be them, but the game is the game. The game is the game. Let me see what I could do smithing wise. See if we have enough stamina to smith some shit. We do not. Are they about to loot this town? Oh, I was curious about that. I don't want them inside the town. It's super annoying to fight them. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, I have one castle. I have one castle. I'm working on getting more. The plan is to take another castle in the city soon, but I just need more numbers. My army, my empire is pretty weak compared to the empire that we're going to be attacking. And the objective is to be able to take the castle and keep it. Actually, let's not just do a charge.
Make a shield wall.
Oh, I hit somebody. Holy shit. Nice. I'm gonna act like that was wild intentional, but that was fucking legit. I kind of let that one go and, you know, kind of forgot about it. I didn't think I was actually gonna hit anybody with it. Ah, he moved. Hey, yo, I know you guys just saw that shot. I know you just saw that shot. Please tell me I'm not legit. Come on. Come on the move. 200 meters? Stop. Allow it. Allow me, yo. Allow it. Let's go. I know it's looters, but still. The distance on that is just love. You get a couple levels. The distance on that is just where you want to be. There's gonna be like 50 Sea Raider Chiefs that get ready to level up just because they throw shit. That just helps them level up a lot faster. These Desert Bandits are fast as fuck. 5.8. I'm not even gonna. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna waste time trying to chase them down, but it's like, yo, they're really fast. This is all because they're basically all cavalry, so you gotta respect that. All right, let me work up here. Go talk to this guy. See if he'll join my kingdom without me having to give him anything. I doubt he will. He'll probably ask for something in return. I can obviously pay him off, but it's just good to kind of know where they stand. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he wins that battle. Good luck to him. Sea Raiders is a difficult task. Hopefully, if he gets taken captive, I'm gonna be pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like he won, or at least didn't lose, right? He's still fighting right now, maybe. Oh yeah, his ass is grass. Yeah, There it is. His ass is grass. Alright, so we got the ransom him. That's cutting into our money. Yeah, we're immediately losing money off of that. That cuts into our cash. That's why we could definitely use another cash flow in another city to make sure our funds are just always going up. Let me make sure the guy we're looking for is still in this area. He's at Volstrom 3 days ago. I'm looking for this little signal right here. I have no idea if he's still here. It doesn't look like he's in the town. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I have no idea where he's at. 3 days ago is a really long report. Maybe he's a part of an army? There's a good chance he's a part of an army right now. I'll keep searching for him though. Yeah, it looks like he's a part of this army here. That sucks. Let me zoom out as much as possible, give myself as much space to do this here, and then alt this. Eckhard, Milos, Miron, Thephos, Ospiron. Yeah, I can't really tell if he's a part of this party or not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I couldn't actually see it like fully. It didn't look like he was, but he might be. I mean, he said he was near Volstrom today, and that army was near Volstrom today. You feel me? But yeah, so you see they're like still at war. Like they're still heavily at war with the Batch Tens, and we want to join in on that fun too. But we just I just need to get my numbers up. With my companion getting captured like this, that kind of fucks the money up a little. I should probably go and find him. He's holding somewhere. Prisoner of the Sea Raiders. Alright, where is he last at? Let me go find this guy real quick. God damn it. Why'd it have to be you, huh? We had a good thing going. Sea Raiders near Cropia. Alright, let me go find this guy real quick. Or ransom or whatever, but I gotta free him. He's a big contributor to the money we're bringing in. And to be honest, he's one of the biggest ones. So losing him is kind of hurting our pockets. And I don't like people hurting our pockets. Ooh, cheap war horses. So affecting our payroll. I can't allow that. It's so far away. Why did you have to get captured again? Alright, he escaped from captivity. Does that mean he's gonna start up a what's it called again? Or do I that probably means I have to start another caravan for him. And we kind of need those caravans because it's pretty indicative of how we make money. So he's probably somewhere just random. Let's see where he's at. Zeneca. So let me go to Zeneca, get this guy up, and get him going again. Because we need him to be back in the field doing his shit to make us money. You see that? We're losing 1,000 coins a day just because he's not in the field. Just because he's not out here. If you look at our enterprises here, we got caravans that make us money, and we also have a bunch of workshops. Some of the workshops are doing worse than I want, but some of them are doing pretty good. Like this brewery in Sinala is doing great. Ascar Brewery is doing all right. I wish obviously the oil presser was doing better, but we kind of helped that out. We went over there and cleaned some shit up, cleaned some bandit hideouts up, and they're doing a lot better than they were before. They're bringing in like 100 before, so they're doing better now than they were before. So let me go over here, get this guy, tell him to get off his ass and start trading again because we need you to be making us money. Tavern District, there he is. Taking the party. Leave, and let's go. Let's go talk to this guy. He's mad powerful. Holy shit. 570. What type of recruits does he have? Not good ones. So let me go and talk to I need to talk to the wheeler. We'll go talk to him and see what he could do for us in terms of prices. See if I can start a little caravan from this town. I'll have my guys start a caravan again, but we need him to make money. We need more, you know what I'm saying? Like, not having him drains our coffers faster than I wanted to. Then like, for me not to be losing money and have to go out there and start actually trading for real, and I'm not trying to do that right now. But we are going to get this caravan popping again. Okay, that's nice and easy. Get back out there into the field. So we're dropping 10 grand to get that caravan up and running again, cause we need it. We need the cash from it. All right, it's time to move. Actually, let me trade while I'm here. Do a little bit of trading. I don't have to go back up to that city anymore, so I don't have to go back up to Acropia, which is dope. Cotton's pretty cheap here, but kind of not really. Don't have any trade rumors for it. No trade rumors for anything, so I'll just spec into some stuff. Jewelry at 410. I'm good off that. I'll buy some cotton here and take it to Poros. Poros is normally a good city in terms of having high prices. Poros and Sinala normally have really high prices for some reason. Okay, Poros does not have high prices. Maranoth for 155. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll take this up to Maranoth. Maranoth seems like it has some stuff that we could take advantage of. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and head over there. Get some money. 773 for jewelry from Maranoth. Alright, dope. So yeah, so I'm gonna head over to Maranoth with which is right up here in these hills over here. It's a decent trip, but it's worth it. Go ahead and get my trade set up a little more. Keep working it and working it and working it. We want to get to the point where our trade set's high enough to buy settlements. That's the goal. I'm not gonna do that exclusively on this episode, but you know, that is ultimately the goal. Let me buy this jewelry here. Trade that in Marnoth as well. Now I'm just gonna head up here. And we passed through this valley here that it has some horses as well, so it should help us get our speed up even higher. We want to get that to 1.0. Looks like this place got burnt down. It did. Yeah, you can see the war is kind of hitting this front a little hard. So that's cool to see. As long as these two empires are nice and distracted whenever we declare war on the Batatans, we want to be in a spot where they're not at full attention. So if they are, they'll kick our ass. That's basically the only reason for that. If they're paying attention, they will kick our ass. So I want to make sure they're not paying attention, so I can slide in there and take advantage of that. Yeah, we're still losing a good amount of money. It's gonna take a while for my caravan to start making money again. But I could kind of mitigate a little of that by trading myself, being caravan on my own. Sell these hides and all this good stuff here. There's wool. Price held up pretty well. Nice little 10 grand. And one more trade set. Alright. Enter the smithy here. See if there's anything to do. Yeah, we need a rest. Rest in the enemy's camp. I mean, not technically the enemy, but they will be soon enough. Alright, let's see what we can do here. What type of swords can we make? What type of one-handed swords can I make now? Some decent ones still. Let's go ahead and see what we can smelt here. This Northern Battle Axe, you know, smelt that. Wedge pommel, that's dope. My guy's tired. Alright, cool. And let me get everybody else's level up as well. Gained a point in smithing, that's what we would like to see. And have her get some wood for us. Alright. Nice little smithing detour. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we're near any I don't want to do that because we're bleeding a lot of money. So I have to find a way to get more money, and the easiest way to do that would be to take another castle. And there's nobody who's weak on the map that we could kind of prey on. So we go ahead and go over here and scout this. Because it might be time. We might have to do a quick mercenary pickup, followed by somebody got a shield. Somebody's ready to level up a little bit. Willow bark, my gal. Her smithing is ready to go up. Dope. Efficient charcoal maker. Efficient iron maker. Oh, she does a lot of charcoal making. So I'll have her do that. And then we get a free skill point, and obviously it'll be on medicine. So she can become a siege medic. So I'm going to go over here and scout this castle out real quick. See what type of forces we need to take this castle and this city before we start putting the plan together. Because my guesstimate would be about 3 mercenary groups, which is a lot. That's like a lot of fucking money. We'll only be able to sustain that for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll have to let them go. But that's my guesstimate, just based off the difference in strength. We probably need to get to like 5 grand in strength to be able to do this in a fast enough manner. Because it's not about taking the castle. Like, we could probably take the castle with the forces that we have now. Like, we could probably, we're close up to see it. We could probably take this castle 348 with strictly the forces I have enough now just within my clan. Look at the parties, 115, 106, and 253. Like, if I called them to me, we'd have enough to take it without that, because we'd have over 100 more than what they have in the castle. So yeah, we'd be able to take this castle. We'd lose a bunch of troops. That's one of the issues. The casualties would be pretty high. They have massive food stocks, 400, so we couldn't be able to even wait them out. So yeah, we could do that. I could go get my engineer from my castle over here and get ready for war. So I'll pick her up, bring her over here, and get ready to storm that place. We could do that, but the problem is, once we take that castle, we'd have to maybe defend it. And if we have to defend it, we'd be in a spot where we couldn't be able to defend that. And the goal is to take this and then immediately be able to turn around and take this. And you see this with 770 defenders. We'd need an army to take both of them in relatively quick succession. We'd probably want an army at around 1,200 troops. So we'd be able to overwhelm this castle over here just with sheer numbers. Maybe lose 200 troops or so just off of numbers, and then still have about 1,000 troops to storm this. And storming a city with basically 800 troops, having 200 extra would put us in a spot where we could win, but it would still be difficult to win that battle. But we want to be able to take both of them in relatively quick succession, just to be able to have, like, castles are good, but cities are way better in terms of income. And that'll help us grow a lot faster. So they got 39. We're gonna be fighting in the forest, which not ideal. I wish it was an open field just to get get it over with a lot easier. But it is what it is. I'll let my infantry handle this exclusively. I'll have them spread out, cast a really wide fucking net. And go get them, boys. I keep forgetting to take her out of infantry. I wish whenever I take her out of infantry, it would just like stick. But she's an archer through and through. She's the captain of my archers. You see how she could like barely even contribute. Yeah, throw axes at these guys. This is why I have the Sea Raiders in my party, because they throw shit so willingly. That guy's like a javelin in his chest. This guy has like a throwing knife in his shoulder. You get 4 levels. Perfect. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm not gonna forget again. So I'm gonna get her into the ranged troops because she's the captain of my archers, or she's supposed to be. And then I'll level everybody else up. Excuse me. Get them. Get them. Turn you into a men of volition. Alright, perfect. So yeah, so I'm gonna need an army of 1,200, and right now we have about 500. So I figured that would be 2 to 3 mercenary troops that I need to bring in. So that's not like the end of the world, but it is gonna cost us a lot of money. So okay, yeah, probably 2 3 mercenary troops, and I'd have to start off another party. So I'd have to take one of my caravans out of the field and put them into a party so they could build their army up as well. And obviously, that's not going to do good for our finances. If you look at our finance page, we're not even breaking even yet. So that's not going to do great for our finances. What's probably going to have to happen is whenever I have my armies kind of building, and we're kind of getting ready for war, I'm going to have to basically be on the road trading to keep our finances in good shape. So I'll have to like drop a bunch of my people off of my castle, trade around for a while as the armies are kind of building and growing and getting ready, and then after that we'll kind of go straight to storm here. And the reason I'm going to storm this castle here is to kind of cut off a little bit of trade that they have coming from these towns over here. So kind of cut off the trade a little, take this castle, and then have them trading with a different faction. Hopefully, maybe they'll declare war on each other or something. That would be dope, because then they wouldn't trade over here, and this castle would be kind of isolated. And then have a decent garrison here. Maybe have one of my people kind of stick back and hold this castle. So if an army does march through, like army of support march through, what they'll have to do, they'll have to march from up here and have to march past our castle here, which is kind of defending this passage here, before they get to this city. So that's the goal. That's kind of why I want this combination here, because it's an easily defendable position. And then once we get that, we'll work over this way and try and take like Pravend, and then Ustican and Revolt. So we're basically become the Valandian Empire, the new Valandian Empire as a goal. But we're gonna try and work over here first. And hopefully, whenever I do declare war on these guys, I could also undeclare war on them really quickly. Because if I can't do that, we're going to be in for a world of hurt. There's a lot of forest bandits here, and I don't want anything to do with them. Needs help with forest bandits? It's none of my business. It's none of my business. Oh, crap. We don't have enough of that. Alright, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. My legs are starting to hurt. I'm about to take a break. Check in with a little trade love here. They have some cheese for a decent price. I'll buy all of that. I'll buy all the butter. just kind of checking in with some of these prices as well. Gallon for 99. I have to make sure I'm. Yeah, I was gonna say I have to make sure I'm reading that correctly. Crap, I hit the wrong one. I had to make sure I was reading that correctly because gallon is right next to us. I wasn't 100% sure for some reason. Like I just came there, but I had to make sure. So I'll go ahead and buy all the wool. And ooh, leather's good prices. I'll take anything I can get here. Gallon for 204. I'll take that as well. Now that looks like it's gonna be it. 5,126. The goal is to make more than that. The hope is to make more than that. Let's see what we do. My guess is 5,800. It's like a small come up. Okay, 6-4. Nice. And my plans are dependent on everybody kind of being at war with each other still. So I have to make sure that these guys are still at war. They still are. I wish these guys would, the Azari would declare war on. I wish the Azari would declare war on Batatana. Uh, Batana. That would be dope because it'll just give them more people to fight. Excuse me. Alright, let me look at some policies as well, make sure we're doing all we can. I could grant grazing rights. There doesn't seem like any negatives here. Settlement loyalty is increased by 1% by 1 per day. Militia production is increased. Yeah, let's grant grazing rights. I'm looking for stuff that's gonna increase our income here. That's basically what I'm looking for right now. Just you know the vibes. Looking for stuff that's gonna get me more money. Hunting rights, maybe? Bailiffs. I mean, this would probably be good for food, but serfdom. Nah. It doesn't look like there's anything here that's gonna get us more money. But it's all cool. Alright, let me go ahead and check in on our castle here, see what it's up to, see what's building, see if I need to bankroll it some more. So I need it to be better. Look at the funds it's bringing in. It's bringing 238 coins. 238 coins is like basically nothing. And yeah, look at that. The caravan that got captured is so much less profitable than it was before. And that is killing me. That is killing our funds. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. What are we doing? We're doing irrigation. That helps the village growth 0.3%. So it's not really even growing fast. Is there any way I can increase this? Is there any way I can, like, I don't know, maybe I should, the prosperity, I don't want to do that. Or maybe I do need to do that. I probably need to increase the prosperity, so I need to just basically bounce this baby up and have the settlement increase. 0.6% increase to prosperity. So it's not even really that high. But it's something we're going to have to do. I need to basically make this as good as it's going to be, and it doesn't look like it's going to be that good regardless. So I'll just leave it on housing for a while just so we get the population up. See, our prosperity is at 408, which is super, super low. 1.4. It's supposed to be 0.6, and it's not even a full 0.6. So I just had to let that ride for a while. See if there's anything that's going to get higher prosperity here. Not really. And what if you're not? Yeah. So this settlement fucking sucks. I'll just be blunt. They suck. They don't really produce much in terms of revenue for us. So I'm gonna take it out on these looters over here. That's how the Falcons over here on the beach vacation on the southern coast. I respect it. I'd do the same.
Infantry! At them! Infantry! Infantry! Give 'em hell! Soldier! Move! Stand apart!
They're already turned the tail on getting out of there. I respect it. Alright. It is actually pretty warm in my room. Gets no levels. But we got a bunch of kills for the cavalry. Light cavalry's ready to go up. I saw that. Alright, it's time to start getting ready for war. At this point, we're not making nearly enough money to be able to sustain this for too much longer. We gotta just start doing these actions now. So I'm gonna go into this garrison. I'm gonna drop a bunch of my troops off so I can move faster and in the recruiting phase. I'll drop all these Sea Raider troops off. So let's just let my party move faster. Just because we just dropped off like 5 guys. You see we bounced up to 5.5 there. And I could probably drop off some more troops as well. Do we need all of these archers? Probably not. But I do want to keep some. You know what? F it. We don't need all of them either. They're not going to be leveling up anytime soon. And I'll basically just keep a skeleton army with me. So we can kind of fly around. Like a super skeleton army. This is gonna let us fly around some. Where'd they go? Sturgis soldiers. I want to keep everybody that I'm gonna put back in my party near the top of the list, so I know, so I don't have to sort through and find them. All right, 6.3 is pretty fast. What we could go faster. Just basically dropping every. Yeah, 6.4 is good enough though. So yeah, we're just gonna haul ass around the map real quick. I'm gonna do a little bit of mercenary recruiting, just bring them into the fold. It'll be expensive, I know, but at the end of the day, we kind of need these guys in here. The Brotherhood of the Woods. They are Western Empire. Company of the Golden Boar. And if you basically just find people who aren't a part of an empire already. It makes it a lot easier to just tell them to join up. So Legion of the Betrayed. We're technically at war with these guys. Let's see where they're at. They're across the map, aren't they? They're across the map, so we're not going to be dealing with them. Lake rats. The Hidden Hand, Karakajit, they're across the map, it looks like, as well. So it looks like a lot of these guys are already taken. Tier 5, Ithrothi. These guys are already at war with everybody under the sun, which makes me kind of like them. Let's go talk to this guy. Oh, he's across the map as well. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Alright, so we're not talking to him. Alright, fucking, I'm just gonna go talk to these guys. I'll have them convert over to me. Oh, they're still not that close, but they're on the front lines over here. The reason I don't want to do it with people who are already a part of a faction is because there's a good chance they're already in an army, which means I'll just be wasting my time going to talk to them. But it looks like most of these guys, most of the mercenaries are already taken. It does look like that. And the ones that aren't are just as far away as possible, you know. Valandian peasant moves behind on the forest, robbing from riding it before. It looks like most of these guys are archer based, so they're good to add as like an archer unit, but we don't really need archers. We kind of need footmen. So I am gonna probably have to travel across the map and talk to these guys. We have to make that long ass trip literally across the fucking map. But this is why we're faster. This is why I dropped so many troops, so we could fucking move faster. Sorry for all the cursing. But as you can tell, I don't like doing cross map trips. To pick up people only to come all the way back, because where we need to work is over here. So I'll pick them up and then try and pick up other people on the way back as well. I'm going to try and take the path of least resistance by making sure we stay out of forests, so we can kind of just continuously move at really high speeds. Yeah, there's like a lot of fighting going on, and it looks like the Batatans are kind of kicking ass, which is not ideal. We need them to start losing. Do I pass up these 40 looters? I can in good faith. I'll let them. I was gonna let them cross this little bridge thing here. But obviously, I don't want to fight them in the forest. It's super annoying. I have basically nothing but cavalry, so we want to kind of get these guys outside of the forest. Nah, yo, oh, right at my neck. No, I wasn't gonna duck him. I was trying to make sure we were on just like solid ground and not in the forest, so I could just immediately get these guys out of here. You see how I was just trying to get into a situation like this, so we just immediately get these guys right out of here and not waste any time. You already know I'm about that life. These guys with their slow horses back there, like I'm in the field. That guy got fucked up. You know, it's times like that when I think like, yo, it must have sucked to be in a medieval army on the wrong side of a cavalry charge and not be prepared for it. Like, you see like those police horses, them Jones are big as shit. They're big as shit. And just imagine one of them Jones just running straight at you full speed. And it's like, oh, I don't have a spear to stop this. It's like, yo, that would fucking suck. Damn, he just got sniped. That guy got straight headshotted. Dome piece. Go down. Alright. They somehow got 2 levels from that. Where else do I get a level?